Hi everyone, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is a collective reading today that is for Sun, Moon and Risings. If it doesn't resonate with yourself, then please take what resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else. I hope you like your messages today. If you do, please like and subscribe to the channel and you'll get updates every time that I put new content on the channel. Okay, let's get into the reading. Okay, so this reading today is for Gemini for the month of May. So we're going to start the reading with some fairy tarot. Now this is a general reading. It's not love specific, but if that's the message that comes out, that is what you will get. Spirits, what can you tell me for Gemini for the month? What messages have you got for Gemini for the month of May? Wasn't a very good shot. What messages have we got for Gemini for the month of May, spirits? What messages have we got for Gemini for the month of May? Again, useless shuffle. New nails, sorry. We'll get there. I have already shuffled them, so it's not a massive issue. But what messages have we got, spirits, for Gemini for the month of May? Messages have we got for the month of May? Okay, so we've got the Hermit. Find a mentor, take a break from society, commitment to your spiritual growth. We have got the Five of Autumn, reach out to others for assistance, poor timing for a career change and feeling challenged by money issues. And we also have the Eight of Autumn, do more research before proceeding, education in form of seminars, going back to school or apprenticeships, excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects. So we're going to get some clarification on those for you and see what messages they're actually going to give or what's behind those messages. So to start off, so the Hermit is suggesting potentially that you might need to isolate yourself, maybe go into some sort of retrospective thinking, learn some lessons, maybe you're feeling a bit isolated at the moment. It could be that in the month of May you might be a little bit on your own, you might be trying to do things yourself, stepping back from being in the public so much. Maybe you've been a bit stressed potentially, you could be stressed at work and you might want to take a step back, a step down. It could be that with the Find a Mentor, it could be that you might want to find somebody to help you grow potentially. But yeah, and a commitment to your spiritual growth, you're going inwards, you might be looking in. It could even be that this could be something that you're coming out of in the month of May. But we'll get clarification on that in a moment. Reach out for assistance for others. Reach out to others for assistance. Again, it could be like you finding your mentor. So you might be finding a mentor to get some assistance. Poor timing of a career change and feeling challenged by money issues. So to me, this seems like it could potentially be some sort of work-related issues, some financial-related issues. You might need to find somebody to help you potentially budget. It could be somebody that might be lending you a hand money-wise. You might be learning something, new skills from somebody that could help you out. yeah, again, we'll get more clarification on that. And it says do more research before proceeding. So if it is something where you're looking for a new job, or you're going to go and jump into something, so if you found a mentor to learn something, research it before you start to make sure it's for yourself. It could be that whatever you start to do, you know, excellent for long-term projects. So it might be that you're going back to school, you know, you might be getting an apprenticeship. Could be that you're finding a mentor at work that you're going to learn something from, and they're going to, you know, give you assistance on some sort of work project. Again, we'll get some clarification on all of that in a moment. It could be potentially love related. Could be that you might need to get some counselling, maybe, find some, you know, you might have had a breakup, you might need to speak with somebody, maybe your inner self, your higher self. It could be that you've might have a friend that's gone through a similar situation that you might want to reach out to and, you know, help them. They could help you through it. Again, you know, they could be helping you through it, and, you know, you might find some things about yourself or about an ex-partner that you might need to learn from and deal with. But either way, let's get some clarification. So, Spirit, can you clarify the Hermit card for me, please? So the cards that we're using for the clarification is the Harmonious Tarot deck. Spirit, can you clarify the Hermit for me, please? So we've got the Five of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles in reversed. Okay, so fives. There's lots of fives in this reading. So 5 could be a significant number for some of you. Yeah. So to me, this potentially could be a financial reading. Like I say, it could be something to do with a job. It might be that maybe you had a good job, you've got to the peak of it, and potentially you're having some issues. I mean, the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords, you know, walking away from things, going somewhere a bit calmer. Yeah, so it could be that you might need to take a step back from something that you're working on, because it's come to a bit of an end. You've reached your limit with it. Okay, Spirit, can you clarify this Five of Autumn for me? Again, it could be that you may have, I mean, the Hermit could be that you've, you know, come to the end of a relationship and that you're looking to go to calmer waters. But to me, I think this seems more like a financial reading, I'll be honest. It does seem more like something to do with career and finance more than romance, the way that it's going at the moment. I mean, the Five of Swords suggests, you know, something's happened where, you know, you've been defeated. So I say defeated, you know, it's not, I say it's not the best card. It's not a horrible card, but it, you know, it's a lot of competition. You know, you've kind of lost out a little bit. I mean, this guy here is sitting there looking all very glum. He's lost out on, you know, wherever this other guy's going out adventuring. I mean, these little fairies they're a bit defeated, trying to pull down the wands. The bluebells aren't really working. They're giving it a good old heave-ho, but it's just not going. But yeah, so to me, it looks as though whatever this is, something's come to an end. Something has happened that's been defeated. So it's either come to an end or it's coming to an end. You know, it could have already happened. It may be happening now. It might be something that happens to you relatively soon. But it is something that is going to affect your month of May. So let's Spirit, clarify the 5 of autumn for me. So we've got the Magician, the Sun, and the 10 of Cups. Okay, so that's amazing. So, you know, you're going from this place of being defeated and something coming to an end to reaching out for assistance, you know. Potentially you're going to be manifesting a happy ending. You're reaching out for assistance. I mean, the Magician is the card of manifesting. You know, he's magic. He makes things happen. So whoever you could be reaching out to could be making things happen for you. This could be somebody's energy. It could be your own energy. You could be manifesting a great success yourself. The Sun card, you know, that is happiness. And the 10 of Cups, I mean, that's a happy family, really. So if it is to do with, you know, romance, and you've lost out on something, and you're feeling sad, defeated, you know, you're potentially manifesting in somebody new, and you might be having somebody help you bring that new person in. Maybe you've got a friend that's going to take you out on a blind date, you know, hook you up with one of their own friends, and you know, you're sitting there manifesting what would you like in a partner, and along here they come, and you know, happy, and lead to a nice happy marriage. Well, not necessarily marriage, but happy families. What you're looking for in a partnership. Like I say, it doesn't have to be romance. It could simply be that somebody's going to help you put in, you know, manifest and work your way through to something good. And you'll come across that person, or you might need to seek that person out in May. I say might have to seek them out. Like I say, it's either going to be you're going to manifest them in, or you've got to seek them out. Because either you're that magician or they're that magician. Yeah. Okay, so can we get some clarification on the 8 of autumn, please, Spirit? Again, you've got lots of 10s in this as well. 10, 10, 10. 10, 10, 5, 5s. Yeah. Some, you might need to look yourself up some angel numbers and see if any of them are significant to you. They could be significant numbers to some of you. Just keep an eye out for those repeating patterns. Okay, so can we get some clarification on this 8 of autumn, please, Spirit? Clarification on the 8 of autumn, please, Spirit. So we have the Fool in reverse, the Empress in reverse, and the World card. So something has definitely come to an end, or is coming to an end in May. The Fool card is the start of something. Might be slightly mistimed. Maybe that potentially could be why you're going through something that's a little bit hard at the minute. Let's put it that way. So you might be going through some hardships at the moment. It could just be simply that you've mistimed something. Maybe you've jumped in too quick into a project. Maybe you've left a romance or jumped into a romance too quick. You know, it might just be literally that something's a little bit hard. It could also be that you need to be careful that you're not going to be lacking a bit of commitment. So where you need to put in the work and get the help and put in the work to get this 10 and this happy ending, you need to be careful that, you know, you've got the commitment. So do your research to make sure that you can be committed to this new start, to this, you know, this basically the work you've got to put in. You've got to be able to commit to it. Otherwise, it could all go downhill. I mean, the Empress is usually somebody that is full of abundance when she's in the upright, you know. It's something where, you know, she gets what she wants. She is abundant, she is loving, she's basically the epitome of the feminine. And she's always usually giving birth In most cards, she's giving birth. Is she pregnant in this one? I don't think she's pregnant in this one, but she's got lots of ladies around her fanning her. She's clearly living the life of luxury. But yeah, if you don't put in the commitment into something, you know, you're going to be... She's basically insecure when she's up in the reverse. She's not got the emotional well-being that she needs. She's feeling a little bit... How do I put it? So usually when she's upright, she's abundant. When she's not abundant. She's got some issues. So you need to be able to put in that commitment to make sure that you've got the abundance. But yeah, and then you've got that World card. So something needs to end. So whether it's the fact that you need to stop lacking commitment and you need to, you know, work on yourself, work on something else to get that abundance. Because I mean, this at the end of the day is what you want. This is your happiness and your long-term stability, your commitment, your abundance. So to me, this suggests that, you know, you've got a hard ride. Something's going on that at the start of the month of May that is potentially coming to an end, whether it's love related, a project at work, a job, you know, something's you're going to need to do some work on yourself. Reach out to somebody for some help as well, potentially. I mean, that could be something like, it could be that you might need some counselling. It could be that, you know, I mean, this one says a mentor. Counsellors are mentors. They help you find yourself. It could be something as simple as that. I know, obviously, that's not simple, but it could be that. It could be that you might need to find somebody at work that you can talk to that might lead you somewhere and, you know, and help you out of a situation, listen to you, give you a sounding board for your ideas, so that you can make the changes you need to make and put in that effort and the commitment so that you avoid having a lack of abundance, you know, because something is coming to an end, so you need to end something. To me, it would suggest that you need to end some, I would say, self-sabotage with the Fool in reverse. You know, put in the effort and the commitment and you will get this happy ending. And that's the messages I've got for you for May. I'm going to read you a spirit animal card as well, to see if there's what spirit animal messages we've got for you as well. The spirit, can you give us any spirit animal messages for the collective of Gemini, please, that they need to potentially think about, keep an eye out for, you know, something that's going to help them through the month of May, something that might help them with that lack of commitment that's being put in, keep them committed, keep them motivated when things get hard. Let's have a spirit, give us a spirit animal that will help Gemini for the month of May, please. Okay, so we have the raccoon, who is an inventor. They're quite cute there, aren't they? And it says, decide on what you really want. You have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle them well. So the Fool can also be a bit of a trickster. You know, avoid being that fool. Avoid, you know, being... avoid that procrastination. Avoid not putting in the work for it. You know, decide what you want. That's the Hermit. That's going inside, having a good old think of what you want, what you need. And then, you know, having the ingenuity to claim it. You know, that could be, you know, finding that person that's going to help, being ingenious about it, researching. and finding out what it is you want and you need. All right, so I'm going to let you know what star signs we're looking at as well, just in case, you know, these are any of people that you might be dealing with. So obviously the Hermit is Virgo energy straight away. We have also got, so the Magician again, Virgo, Gemini energy. We've also got the Empress. You know, this is a lot of your energy, I'm not going to lie. So the Empress is, again, you know, very, well, she's Venus. She's all them feminine energies, you know. But I always associate the Empress with Virgo because I think, I don't know why I'm saying Virgo all of a sudden. It's Gemini. I'm so silly. So, yeah, Magician. You're the Magician. You were Gemini and Virgo. Yeah. So, yes. Magician, you know, absolutely fine. Empress. I mean, I associate the Empress with Virgo. But, again, she is just... She's a Venus card. She's anything feminine. The Fool card. So that's any air sign. So we're looking at Aquarius. I've gone completely blank with air all of a sudden. Gemini, again yourself. Libra. Yeah, the Sun card. Leo. Aries. And then we also have the World card, which is Saturn, which I'm trying to think, is that anything or is that nobody? Let me double check for you. No, don't know. I'm pretty sure he's a neutral card, to be fair, with the World. I could be wrong on that. If I'm wrong on that, feel free to let me know. I am learning. I say I'm learning. There's still parts of tarot I'm learning, so apologies if I've missed something out. Feel free to let me know in the comments if you think I've missed something on those messages. If you're tarot readers yourself, feel free to pop any messages on there for the collective that you've seen in the reading that you think I may have missed. And yeah, so thank you very much, Gemini, and that is your reading for the month of May.